Hi, welcome back. Today in this session, we are going to have a 6 sentence based practice on voice. We know that there are two sort of voices in that is active voice and the other one is passive voice. In this session, let's see few examples in order to understand the rules that govern this conversion. So the first sentence is, they probably won't attend lecture tomorrow. First of all, if we want to convert active into passive, we have to identify which is the subject. So over here, the subject is they. Then we have got a verb that is attend, and then there is an object that is lecture. Want is an auxiliary verb, or we may call it a modal, but this is a helping verb. So now first of all we have to identify which three means factors are there as far as transition or transitive nature of the verb is concerned. Mean action should transfer from the subject to the object, and then subject is there, object should be there, and there should be a verb. So first of all, the object comes in the beginning, so we'll write like this: lecture. Won't, they probably won't attend lecture tomorrow. This was the sentence. So lecture, additional information will be written like as it was. Lecture probably, so it was won't, so we'll write won't be. We know that will be or shall be are there once we convert active into passive, so we add only one, that is be. Then there will be past participle form, or the third form of the verb, won't be attended. We know that all the voice that is passive voice is having third form or past participle once we convert it from active. So lecture probably won't be attended by them. Now we have to write by, then the subject, previous subject. Now again doer is the same person, but we will have to convert that into objective case, that is them. So when we will write tomorrow, so it becomes lecture probably won't be attended by them tomorrow. So in passive voice structure, this is passive voice structure, the object becomes the subject and subject becomes object, in this case they to them. Before that we have to put by, and then we have won't be instead of won't over here. Then third form or past participle form of verb, rest of the things remain same. Number 2, he was driving a car when accident occurred. So over here he is subject, a car is an object, was is auxiliary verb, and driving is the main verb. So subject, object, and then there are verbs. So we will convert it like that: a car was, that helping verb remains same, ing gets converted into being, we put be followed by this ing. Then third form or past participle form of drive is driven. Now who is the doer? By. He is having its objective is that is him. A car was being driven by him when accident occurred. So again you can see that the object becomes the subject and subject or doer becomes the object in this case. Then helping verb was remains the same. Ing gets converted into being, and drive, that is the original form of verb, that is present or simple present, that gets converted into driven. The rest of the things remain same. Now sentence number 3. Who designed a car? So over here in place of who, we don't have the object or subject or the doer. So designed is a verb, a car is an object. So who is to be converted into by whom. Now this is past tense, then we will write was. If it were present, it will be is, am, are. But over here we can put was or were, because a car means one car is there. By whom was a car designed? So this is the passive structure of this active voice. So this was the passive voice of second one, and this one is the third one. Now sentence number 4. They took her to the hospital yesterday. Over here again we have to identify they is subject, took is verb, whom, her. This is object. So this is the object, this is the subject, and over here we have got V2, past form the verb. So her is to be converted into she, because it is past and we have to write past form was, then third form of the same verb, was taken. Where? To the hospital yesterday. To the hospital yesterday. By whom? By them. That was the subject. Now doer remains same, but the case gets changed from they to by them. So this is the passive voice structure. They took her to the hospital yesterday. She was taken to the hospital yesterday by them. Now number 5. People visited Murray in hot summer season. So over here again people is the subject. Visited is the verb, or it is V2 or past form of the verb. Where? This is the object, that is Murray in hot summer season. So Murray will be put in the beginning. As we know in passive voice structure, object becomes subject. So it is V2 or past form, then we have got the helping verb was or were, was, and then we have to write V3 means third form of the verb, that is visited, that is the same as second one. Murray was visited by whom? By people. So that subject gets to the object place. When? In hot summer season. That remains same. Now sentence number 6, last one. We liked hockey before 21st century. Again over here, we is the subject, liked is the V2 or past form of verb, and hockey is the object. The rest of the information remains same. So once we convert it into passive voice, first of all object gets its place as a subject. Now over here in place of subject, so hockey. Now liked, we can't put is liked, because this is V2 or past form. So then we have to write past form of helping verb, that is was. Hockey was. Then there will be V3 or third form or past participle form that remains the same, like, liked. So hockey was liked by us, because subject becomes now new object when before 21st century. Hope the concept get clarified.